played that part, I tried to recall for myself a certain kind of panic and introspection and hesitation I had when I was 20, 21 years of age.
Did you go to university?
For a year, City College. And when I do these kind of things, I have that same kind of feeling of panic.
What happened when you left? Did your parents despair?
No.
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 You just pulled out?
No, I was doing so badly that it was more graceful to withdraw. I probably seem the same as the graduate in this kind of situation.
Did you know what you wanted to do then?
Yeah, I was majoring in music at City College, and as I finished the first year, I switched to theater arts as a cop-out elective, and liked it because it was the first subject I ever had where I didn't wander. And I stayed, I could learn the lines, and I could study, and I could...
So is that as accidental as it sounds, or had you been thinking about it before?
Not at all. I wanted to, in fact, when I took theater arts, I wanted to put music in with theater, and the only time I've ever seen that done the way I had envisioned it was A Taste of Honey, where the Bobby Scott Quartet was right on stage playing jazz along with the play, and that's the kind of thing I wanted to do. But when it came time to decide about a second year in City College, which was only to get me into UCLA University, and I knew at that time I'd have to go another 2 years to City College, that I thought, I'll just leave this and I'll go to a college for theater arts and iron out what I want to do.
Never wanted to be a doctor?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah, when I first started City
But your
College.
mama knew you were going to be an actor, eh?
No, they didn't know. When I finally told them I wanted to be an actor, they didn't seem to mind.
What I mean is, what kind of name is that for a Jewish boy, Dustin?
Dustin Farnham was one of the great Jews of all time. He was a rabbi before he was a cowboy.
Is that true?
I don't know. But the reason for the name is that I lived in Los Angeles, middle class, lower middle class neighborhood. And at that time, it was very fashionable for mothers to name their children after movie stars. I've read in the papers since this that I was named after a star-struck mother, and it's not. My mother really wasn't star-struck. She was just amongst all those people that named their kids after movie stars. And my brother was named after one, and I was named after one. And I remember when I was a teenager, kids were being named after. In that same neighborhood, there were a lot of, Kim Novak was hot then. And boys and girls alike were coming out with the name Kim. It's a good thing that there weren't any girls by the name Adolph Manja.
You were wanting to be a doctor?
I wanted to go into medicine. The reason for that was because my brother had gone to Korea, and a good friend of his kind of took over the job of being my older brother, and he was majoring in medicine. And for about 2 years, I was kind of big brothered by this guy who taught me how to drive and even steal. We used to steal parts from old cars. And he worked his way through college stealing parts from abandoned cars, and I used to keep the car running. Well, he found these abandoned cars and stole batteries and engines and stuff, and he said, go into medicine. And so when I got into college, I told myself I'll go into medicine. But I couldn't get past English 1 or Spanish 1 or political science 1, so medicine went out the window. If I had it to do all over again, I would like to think of myself as being coherent enough at that time to study and become a doctor.